इंडिया आईसे किधर लिखा हुआ है नहीं देखा मैंने फाइनल पर था स्कोर अच्छा
Please have a seat. Please have a seat, children. Who knows the answer to this question? What is the time on our watch?
In your watch.
Wrong. I thought prepositions will be an easy topic. You are giving me wrong answers. What is the first answer?
On your watch.
Wrong. Wrong. Who's that? Into your watch.
From your watch. In your watch.
The answer is buy your watch.
Oh yes, buy your watch.
Second answer,
He lives in Haridwar but often sees the
in. Third,
since
since morning. Fourth,
for
for 3 hours. 5, 6, with me. 7,
Are you interested in singing?
in. 8, 9, 10, OFF. Act 3, Scene 2. Bassanio has come to Belmont.
Portia is trying to stop me from using the castle. That's when you understand more than it. For the rank.
So who wants to be Portia? Shall I get your skirt? Portia? Bassanio? Graciano? Bassanio? Graciano?
No, ma'am. I only do Bassanio, ma'am.
Graciano? Boys? Graciano? Okay. Melissa? Okay. Who else do we have in the scene? Lorenzo is there. Lorenzo?
I'm Jessica.
Lorenzo?
Sadio.
Salario?
I'm Jessica.
Salario? Jessica? Ritu, narrator. Narrator has to start. Ready?
The climax of the play has arrived. The third casket is about to be opened, and the audience realizes that it will be. Realizes that it will be a favorable outcome for Bassanio. He, as expected, chooses the correct casket and then Portia. Lorenzo and Jessica arrives to red
I'm not happy with the class. People are talking. People are laughing. I don't think you can read MOV like this with this amount of carelessness and then think that I have some magic potion to give you for you to be able to clear your exams. I have taken the effort to finish your grammar, finish and know the case words so that I have time with your MOV. If you are not interested, children, we can finish it very soon. If you want to know how soon we can finish it, there is no need to read the textbook if you are not interested. Bassanio is in Belmont. He is choosing. Portia doesn't want him to choose because she wants him to spend some time in taking time to choose. Because if he makes the wrong choice, then he has to leave immediately. Portia is not interested in that. She has a lack of confidence in him making the right choice. He is in a hurry to choose. She says, let some music play so that it will relax his nerves. If it is the right choice that he has made, then it will be like the music being played on the day a prince has to be crowned to become the king. If it is the wrong choice that he has made, then it will be like a swan dying in a river, and the river will be her tears. Ritu is no more the narrator. You be the narrator. Yeah. Start from the beginning. Ritu, I'll throw you out of the class now.
This seems finally brings the Catholic story to its prize. The designer makes the correct choice and wins the push up to Channel. Luciano wears his dog and seeks the Luciano permission for his marriage. Lorenzo and Jessica arrive with the ceremony to announce the loss of the engineer ships. Thus, the happy atmosphere of Belmont is disrupted by the news of the Antonio ships having got a break and he having been raised to a bankrupt. The Pushia servants wishes to the Bassanio to us their marriage and leave for the Venice with her money to save his friend's life. Scene 2, the room in a Portia house. Enter the Bassanio, Portia, Bassanio, and Melissa and Abby.
I pray you, Harry, pause a day or two before you hazard, for in choosing wrong, I lose your company. Therefore, forbear a while. There's something tells me, but it is not love. I would not lose you, and you know yourself. It consoles not in such a quality, but lest you should not understand me well, and yet a maiden hath no tongue but thought. I would detain you here some month or two before you venture for me. I could teach you how to choose right, but then I am forsworn. So will I never be. So may you miss me. But if you do, you'll make me wish a sin that I had been forsworn. Wish through your eyes, they have overlooked me and divided me. One half of me is yours, the other half yours, mine own. I would say, but if mine, then yours. And so all yours. All these naughty times, the bars between the owners and their rights. And so, though yours, not yours, whom it so. Let fortune go to hell for it, not I. I speak too long, but this to ease the time, to aid it and to draw it out and then, to stay you from election.
So she's talking a lot of gibberish, trying to say that I love you and you love me. Therefore, we must take the time and effort to make the right choice.
Let me choose, for as I am, I live
Lovely.
upon the rack.
Upon the rack, the Samuel then confess what treasure there is mingled with your love.
None out that ugly treason of mistrust, which makes me fear the enjoying of my love. There may as well be amity and light between snow and fire as treason and my love.
But I fear you speak upon the rack when men enforced to speak anything.
Promise me life, and I'll confess the truth.
Well then, confess anything.
Confess and love had been the very sum of my confession. Oh, happy torment, when my torturer thought teach me answers for deliverance. But let me to my fortune and the castles.
Away then, I am locked in one of them. If you do love me, you will find me out.
She says I am locked in one of them because the correct cascade will have a portrait of Portia.
Nerissa and the rest stand all alone. Let music sound while he doth make his choice. Then if he lose, he makes a swan like end, failing in music. That the comparison may stand more proper, my eyes shall be the stream, and the watery dead bed for Name it well, and what music is there? Then music is even as a flourished when two subjects go to a new ground in the heart. Such it is as are those dulcet sounds in a break of day that creep into the dreaming bridegroom's ear and summon him to marriage. Now he goes with no less presence, but with much more love. Then young Alcides, when he dared to redeem the virgin tribute paid by him to the sea monster. I stand for sacrifice, the rest alone are the Dardanian wives with weird visages come forth to view the issue of the exploit. Go Hercules, live thou and live with much more dismay. I need to fight than thou makes the faith.
Ma'am, there's the song.
Music, while Bassanio comments on the caskets to himself. Tell me where is the fancy bread, or in the heart or in the head? How begot, how nourished, reply. It is engendered in the red eyes, with gazing fair and fancied eyes, in the cradle where it lies. Let us all in fancies well. It will begin with ding dong
Very
bell.
loudly, please.
All ding dong bell.
So may the outward shows release themselves. The world is still deceived with ornaments. In law, what flees so tainted and corrupt, but being seasoned with a gracious voice, obscures the show of evil. In religion, what damned error but some sober brow will bless it and approve it with a text. Hiding the grossness with fair ornament. There is no vice so simple but assumes some mark of virtue on his outward parts. How many cowards, whose hearts are all as false, as stairs of sand, bear yet upon their cheek chins, the beards of Hercules and frowning Mars, who inward searched have livers white as milk, and these assume but valor's extreme. To render them redoubtable, look on beauty, and you shall see 'tis purchased muddy weight, which therein works a miracle in nature, making them lightest that bear most of it. So are those snaky golden locks, which make such wanton gambols with the wind.
So Bassanio has taken the right choice, made the right choice. The audience was already aware what is the right choice because the audience has witnessed two wrong choices. So now they knew which is the right choice. Having chosen the correct cascade, Bassanio is criticizing the painter who has drawn Portia's picture. See, those were not times of clicking a picture with a camera and putting a snap in the cascade. It was a portrait, a painting. So Bassanio is trying to say how the painter has not done justice to her golden locks, not done justice to her eyes because she is way too pretty, but the portrait is not as pretty as her. ठीक है समझ में आ रहा है चलो
What's your expectation?
yeah
Excuse me, ma'am. Ma'am, these lines which he read just now is the according to a manual structure, but because of ma'am, it's he's made the golden, he's denying the golden cascade, and these are the pointers given for the golden cascade. So,
yeah
The golden clock refers to the golden casket.
yes, ma'am. And the research picture is the
Upon supposed fairness often known to be the dowry of a
We must prepare a table wherein we write why Bassanio rejected gold, why he rejected silver, and why he chose red. What was his reason? We must have this very clearly in the form of a table in our hand.
yes.
Thus, the skull that bred them is sepulchre. Thus, ornament is but the guide showed to a most dangerous sea, the beauteous star, railing at Indian beauty in our body, receiving truth which cunning times put on, to entrap the wisest, therefore thou body to it. Hard food from glass, have none of thee, nor none of thee, thou pale and common drudge, between man and man, but thou meager leave. which rather threatens than those promised not. Thy paleness moves me more than eloquence, and here chose I, joy be the consequence.
How all the passions speak to us, as doubtful thoughts and rash embrace despair, and shuddering fear and green-eyed jealousy. Oh, love be moderate, allay thy ecstasy. In measure, reign thy joy. Carrying this excess, I feel too much that blessing, make it less, for fear I suffer.
What find I here? Fair Portia's counterfeit. What demigod hath come so near creation? Meet these eyes, on brother riding on the walls of mind. Seeing they in motion, here are severed lips, parted with sugar breath. So sweet a bar should sunder sweet friends, sunder such sweet friends, here in our heads. The painter plays the spider, and hath woven a golden mesh to entrap the hearts of men. Faster than gnats and cobwebs with the eyes. How could he see to do them, having made one? Methinks it should have power to steal gold this, and leave itself unfurnished. Yet look how far the substance of my praise doth wrong this shadow. In enterprising it, so far the shadow doth limp behind the substance. Here's the scroll, the continent and summary of my fortune. You that choose, not by the view, chances fair and choose as true. Since this fortune falls to you, be content and seek no need. If you be well pleased with this, and hold your fortune for your bliss, turn you where your lady is, and claim her with a loving kiss. A gentle scroll.
The loving kiss over here, because the Catholic belief is that when they are pronounced man and wife, the man has to kiss his bride, and then that is like, okay, now you're married. जैसे हमारे 7 फेरे होते हैं उनका किस होता है. So that's why kiss your wife and claim her as your, kiss your bride and claim her as your wife. Okay.
I come by note to give and to receive, like one of you contending in a prize, that things he hath done well in people's eyes, hearing applause and universal shout, giddying spirits still gazing in a doubt, whether those fields of praise be his or no, so Christ fair lady stand I even so, as doubtful whether that I see be true, until confirmed, signed, ratified by you.
You see me not the silence where I stand, such as I am. Though for myself alone, I would not be ambitious in my wish, to wish myself much better. Yet, for you, I would be treble 20 times myself, 1,000 times more fair, 10,000 times more rich. That only to stand high in your account. I might in virtues, beauties, livings, friends, exceed account, but the full sum of me is the sum of something, which to term and gross is an unlessoned girl, unschooled, unpracticed, happy in this. She is not yet so old, but she may learn. Happier than this, she is not yet so dull, but she can learn. Happiest of all is that her gentle spirit commits itself to yours to be directed as from her Lord, her governor, her king. Myself and what is mine, to you and yours, is now converted. But now I was the lord of this fair mansion, master of my servants, queen over myself, and even now. But now this house, these servants, and the same myself are yours, my lord.
So Portia is saying, now that I have married you, Bassanio, my heart, my soul, my body, my mansion, my servants, my money, everything belongs to you. You are the Lord.
I give them with this ring, which when you part from, lose, or give away, let it presage the ruin of your love, and be my vintage to exclaim on you.
Madam, you have bereft me of all words. Only my blood speaks to you in my veins, and there is such confusion in my powers, as after some oration fairly spoke, my beloved prince there doth appear, among the buzzing pleased multitude, where every something being blent together turns to a wind of nothing, save for joy, expressed and not expressed. But when this ring parts from this finger, then parts life from his.
Just-
then behold.
Just like the Hindus have the ladies wearing a Mangal Sutra as an evidence of them being a married woman, and something that they should not remove. The Catholics have a ring which is called a wedding band, which is worn not only by the girls but also by men. So if someone is wearing a ring in this finger and it's generally like this, it's just a golden band, no design on it, then that is considered a wedding band. That means the lady is married. That means the man is married. Okay. So this is not just a ring. This is almost like a Mangal Sutra. Okay. And ring is of evidence, it's of importance because it plays a part in the plot that follows.
Yes, ma'am.
So understand here that Portia is giving the ring to Bassanio and Bassanio is promising her that I will never ever remove the ring from my hand. Okay?
My lord and lady, it is now my time that I stood by and seen our wishes prosper. We cried, good joy, my lords and lady.
My lord Bassanio and my gentle lady, I wish you all the joy that you can wish, for I am sure you can wish none for me. And when your honors mean to solemnize the bargain of your fate, I do beseech you, even at the time I may be married.
With all my heart, so thou canst get a wife.
I thank you, your lordship. You have got me one. My eyes, my lord, can look as swift as yours. You saw the mistress, I beheld the maid you loved, I love for intermission. No more pertains to me, my lord, than you. Your fortune stayed upon the caskets there, and so did mine too. As the matter falls, for wooing her until I sweat gay, and swearing till my very root was done. With oaths of love and last, if I promise last, I got promised of this fair on 1 year to have her love provided that your fortune achieve her wishes.
Is this
So what Bassanio is saying, what the Graciano is saying to Bassanio is that just like you have won Portia because you have made the right choice of the cascade and now you are going to get married to Portia. Similarly, I, Graciano, am going to get married to Portia's maid, Nerissa, if you give us the permission.
Yes, ma'am.
Clear?
Is this true, Nerissa?
Madam, it is. So you stand pleased with it.
And do you, Graciano, mean good faith?
Yes, wait, my lord.
Our feast shall be much honored in your marriage.
But who comes here? Lorenzo and his infield? What? And my old Venetian friends today. Enter Lorenzo, Jessica, and Selena.
Lorenzo and Celerio, welcome to you. If that the youth of my new interest here, have power to bid you welcome. By your leave, I bid my very friends and countrymen, sweet Portia, welcome.
So do I, my lord. They are entirely welcome.
I thank your honor for my part, my lord. My purpose was not to have seen you here, but meeting with Saladino by the way, did entreat me past all saying me to come with him along.
I did, my lord, and I have reason for it. Simon Antonio commends him to you.
Here I open his letter. I pray you, tell me how my good friend doth.
Not sick, my lord, unless it be in mind, nor well unless in mind. His letter there will show his estate.
So he has brought Antonio's letter for Bassanio. Bassanio is going to discover that Antonio's ships have wrecked. He has not been able to pay Shylock. And Antonio, very like a large-hearted person, says that I know you have gone for your marriage. So don't disappoint your wife and come running to me. See if it is okay for you to come. Otherwise, it's okay. Stay there. No need to come.
Nerissa, cheer your stranger, bid her welcome. Your hand, Celeria, what's the news from Venice? How doth the royal merchant good Antonio? I know he will be glad of our success. We are the Jasons. We have won the peace.
I would you had won the peace that we had lost.
There are some sure contents in the same paper that steals the color from Bassanio's cheek. Some dear friend dead, else nothing in the world could turn so much the constitution of any constant man. What worse and worse. With leave Bassanio, I am half yourself, and I must freely have the half of anything that this same paper brings me.
Oh, sweet Portia, here are a few of the unpleasant words that ever blotted paper. Gentle lady, when I did first impart my love to you, I freely told you. All the wealth I had ran in my veins. I was a gentleman. And then I told you true, and yet dear lady, rating myself at nothing, you shall see how much I was at the time. And I told you my state was nothing. I should have not told you that I was worse than nothing for indeed. I have engaged myself to a dear friend, engaged my friends to his mere enemy to feed my needs. There is a letter lady. The paper has the body of my friend, and every word in it a gaping wound, issuing lifeblood. But is it true, Saladin? Have all his ventures failed? What not? One hit. From Tripolis, from Mexico and England, from Lisbon, Barbary.
These are the 6 places where Antonio's ships have supposed to be wrecked. जहाँ पर वो ocean में डूबी.
And not one vessel escaped the dreadful touch of watching marine rocks.
Not one, my lord. Besides, it should appear that if he had the present money to discharge the debt, he would not take it. Never did I know a creature that did bear the shape of man, so keen and greedy to confound a man. He files the duke at morning and at night, and would impeach the freedom of the state. If they deny him justice, 20 merchants, the duke himself, and the magnificos of great court have all persuaded with him, but none can drive him from the envious plea of forfeiture of justice and his bond.
So people are trying to convince Shylock not to take the pound of flesh, but nobody has been able to convince him.
Music of
When I was with him, I have heard him swear he will and to choose his country that he would rather have Antonio's flesh than 20 times the value of the sum that he did owe. And I know, my lord, if your authority and power deny not, it will go hard with poor Antonio.
Is it your dear friend that is thus in trouble?
So Jessica is trying to display that I think my father is going to take the pound of flesh. She wants to caution them.
the dearest friend to me, the kindest one, best conditioned and unmarried spirit. In doing courtesies and one in whom the ancient Roman honor more appears than any that draws breath.
What sum owes he the Jew?
For me, 3,000 lepers.
Pay him 6,000 and he pays the word.
Now she's a rich lady, okay, so she talks like that.
Double 6,000 and then treble that. Before a friend of this description shall lose a hair to Bassanio's sword. First go with me to the church and call me wife, and then away to Venice to your friend. For never shall you die by Portia's side with an unquiet soul. You shall have gold to pay the petty debt 20 times over. When it is paid, bring your true friend along. My maid Nelsa and myself, Milspan, will live as maids and widows. Come away, for you shall hence upon your wedding day. Bid your friends welcome, show a merry cheer. Since you are a dear lord, I will love you, dear, but let me hear the letter of your friend.
Sweet Bassanio.
So when Bassanio is all torn between his loyalty towards his friend Antonio, whether he should go back there, or the lady that he just got married to, so whether he should be loyal to his wife, when he's torn between something like this, it is Portia who comes out very clearly and instructs him that you need to get married to me in church right now and then immediately leave to save your friend. Now, this is a big sacrifice on the part of a wife who's just got married. She's been having the cascade story go on for so long, and yet on the day that she's getting married, she's sending her friend, her husband, so that he can look into his friend. You know? So it is something very brave to do. Something that people those times did not expect women to have the brain enough to think.
Sweet Bassanio, my ships have all this time. My creditors grow cruel, my estate is very good. My bond to the Jew is perfect, and since in paying it, it is impossible I should. All debts are clear between you and I might but see you at my death. Notwithstanding, use your pleasure. Your love will not persuade you to come, yet not while ahead.
O love, dispatch all business and be gone.
Since I have your good will to go ahead, I will make haste. But will I come again? No bed shall ever be guilty of blasphemy, nor rest be repose of bricks a spring.
What is coffee?
The time for the
That he will take a pound of flesh. The punishment for not being able to pay the money.
The bond is broken.
Yes. Now let us go to the volume. Page number 5 and 757. Who has not read today at all? You have not read? Start reading, beta. Write today's date on page number 57, Act 3, Scene 2. You will do it for homework. There are 5 passages that you have to do. Take the effort to do it so that you know that ठीक है ये मेरा MOV जो है Act 3, Scene 2. I am clear. So do it and come so that next time I can discuss the answers. Yes, beta, read.
This long scene brings the Catholic story to its climax with Bassanio's story. It begins with Cochran's speech begging Bassanio to delay in making his choice of Catholics. For in choosing wrong, I lose your company. Essentially, this speech is evidence for us of Cochran's love for Bassanio. And the charm of her speech lies in the fact that Portia cannot openly admit her love. She continues, and her attempts to verbally circumvent stating outright her feelings for Bassanio led her to utter absolute nonsense. She declares, one half of me is yours, the other half yours, mine. One half
My own, I would say.
one half of me is yours, the other half yours, mine, own, I would say. But if mine, then yours and so on yours. She is merely giving in to her urge to tell Bassanio directly of her love for him. Bassanio was obviously relieved to see that his love.
Okay, you continue reading, please.
Bassanio is obviously relieved to see that his love is shown. He speaks of feelings as what he was being totally on the right. This administration and in turn release forces some hope and or whole spirit of justice return and she brings us on Bassanio's choice of metaphor. This relax and display a sense of which we are never allowed to forget her intentions because this element will be the key of ingredients. In the case, the dramatic scene, Bassanio names the cascade and Portia begins a lovely speech built around the notion of sacrifice. Her phrase, I stand for sacrifice, is particularly apt. Twice we have watched Portia prepare breakfast of sort of reflect as it is it but to unwanted figures. She has not complained, but we now see that her role in the casket contest contains special intensity. Should Bassanio do wrongly, she will desperately be sacrificed to her unloved husband as well as will forever a victim for unfulfilled love.
So this is that part of the scene wherein Portia is saying that in the city of Troy, there is this system wherein maiden is a woman a girl who has grown up but is not married, is given to the sea monster so that the sea monster should not attack the city. So once when this was going to happen, this ritual was going to happen, a very strong man, Hercules, saved this maiden from being thrown to the sea monster. So now she's saying that Bassanio is someone similar to Hercules. Just like Hercules had saved that maiden, Bassanio, in making the correct choice of the cascade, will be saving me from being thrown to the monster because she loves Bassanio. So if she has to get married to somebody else, it's almost like she's being thrown to the monster. Understanding?
Yes, ma'am.
Continue, beta.
Ma'am, what is the meaning of poetry?
Or Godly. ODDLY Godly.
It's TUPLY, title.
Show me.
TUPLY.
Tightly. Let me question the sentence. He speaks of feeling as though he was trained tautly on the rack. Now this on the rack is a phrase which means I am not as rich as you. You are staying in a huge mansion, I am staying in a dilapidated hut. Now what this sentence means is as if you are a handicap or you are incapacitated in some such way that you have to stay stuck to living the life of living on the rack. You can prosper, you can become better. Now these are the expected qualities of a wife. A good wife will encourage her husband to become better than his current financial position. So Boscia says such things to stand. Okay? Continue.
Actually, my school teacher, we just did this today, and she told us when Bassanio says he's being straight on the rack, it means that he cannot handle the torture of not being able to see the result of whether he will be her husband or he will have to be something because of the rack.
She never stopped him from making his choice. She only said, wait, tarry.
So he cannot handle the torture of waiting.
See, MOV is much like a poem where lots of interpretations can come. It was written 600 years ago, and after that, it has been a subject of almost every literature student and everyone who is researching on literature. So various interpretations come. So let's give it to your teacher for interpreting poetry.
Central idea of the song that is seen as Darwin music by Bassanio is making his choice of cascade focus on the word fancy. Fancy for Elizabeth carries the meaning of the musical Bassanio picks up on this idea and elaborates on this when it reads on the way in which outward flow he extends the perception of law religion, monetary honor, and productivity. We are thus reminded of the way in which the pieces of Morocco and animal were taken in by the outer appearance of the gold and silver casket. Percentage relates both the casket and the reason are significant in total meaning of the trade. He called the gold as hard food of Midas. Midas imagined that the gold itself could be something nutritive.
Okay, now what is this thing about Midas? Midas was a person, he was a king, and he did a lot of penance, and he won the god over, and he asked for a wish. He asked God to grant him the wish that whatever he touches will turn to gold. And God granted him his wish. And he was very happy that, now everything I touch will turn to gold. So he touches his palace and his palace turns to gold, and he touches this, becomes gold, he touches the statues, they become gold till it is lunchtime. And then every time he picks up an apple to eat, it turns to gold. He cannot eat the golden apple, right? He picks up grapes to eat and it turns to gold, and he cannot eat a golden grape. So here the mention of gold being something that is full of stress for Midas. Actually, in the story, he finally touches his daughter, whom he loved very much, and she turned into a statue of gold. So, what he thought was a blessing, in fact, became a curse. So, that is the reference to Midas. You can continue now.
He calls gold hard food for minds. Midas imagined that gold itself could be something neutral, and starved to death for his mistake. This causes us to think that of the phrase Midas figure. China, for whom wealth is in, it's something final. The sign of also was symbols are often with green and also, although silver is valued as precious metals, and more often than not it is a medium of exchange, money. And again, people of China's mistakes values and mistakes silver and end in itself. And so the sand finally comes to the these slightly looking casket, the letter and of course, his choice is the right one. Both Masani's speech and his choice of caskets are the ones of the central themes of the play. The contrast between appearance and reality, what appears to be valuable gold and silver turns out to be worthless, and what appears to be worthless lead turns out to be valuable. Basani was enabled to judge rightly when others fail. His motive is love rather than pride or desire for worldly gain. Another idea of Shakespeare is developing here is concerned again with wealth. Bassanio sees wealth as useful only in securing love and happiness. Bassanio's conduct suggests that only use for wealth for all that he had is in gaining of investigate the pursuit of happiness, not in holding it or worshipping it for its own sake. The exchange of forms between Osho and Bassanio is conducted at an intense and important level because of the basis a romantic comedy. Its tone becomes lighter and Russia. Cristiano reveals that now that Bassanio has one Portia. He has one Mensa and his doing is presented in bold contrast to Bassanio. Crashman has worked at it until Icse and he offers to bet that he and Nerissa will be the first of the two couples to produce a child, which rounds off the whole sequence with a technical postage. There is a reference to her love to the record touch. Portia and Bassanio have presented their ideal of romantic love as something ideal. Presently, just the balance by the reminder that love is a physical as well as spiritual union. So, our parents and grandmothers, the world of money, mercantile ventures, and world of love have been kept separate. Now, with the arrival of Lorenzo, Jessica, and Salarino from Venice, these two worlds meet, and the eagles of love spawned in Venice restore the happy serenity of these two worlds of Belmont. The news of Antoni's danger posed a fearful obstacle in the way of fulfillment of this love story. For now, the sentiment was told by agonizing conflict between his love and loyalty towards his new wife and his love and loyalty towards hope and Antony. Indicative of Portia's well character in this scene is her intermediate reaction to its crisis at hand. First go with me to your church and call my wife, and then away to Venice to your friend. With such decisive integrity, it comes as no real surprise to us later
that when she is able to conceive and successfully execute the strategy of the order dispatch. And the fourth would be the strategy.
Clear? Actually seems to be clear?
Yes,
ma'am. Any doubts?
No, ma'am.
Back up to